that's what I see as the MMA is, ends up being, is that it's just making less rules, less protection, putting the fighters in more danger. So if you look at professional football, just imagine them playing without pads and see how long those athletes can actually last. You're going to see a lot more neck injuries, maybe more people getting paralyzed, more people getting broken bones and stuff like that. And really, it's just not good. It's just not a good way to compete. It's not a healthy way to compete. And, I always look at, always look at it as if there's always a healthy way to compete and then there's an unhealthy way. So when you compete with no control, no protection, and just no control of force or whatever, it ends up becoming very unhealthy. And that's just something that I just think is not good, because crossing that line, there ends up becoming no more line, and ends up becoming where it doesn't matter how you compete, doesn't matter how violent you are, people just compete just because they want to compete, and next thing you know, weapons become involved, and that's what it is. I mean, you can't say just because someone has a weapon, it's not martial arts anymore. Weapons is a part of martial arts, and that is the next level. So you got this MMA competition fighting. The next level is integrating some weapons, and then the next level is integrating multiple fighters. Maybe having 2, 3, 4 fighters against one, and seeing if that one fighter could last, and see how he does. And integrating different weapons and stuff like that. So there is no limit then. If people aren't gonna watch out for the safety of the athletes, then there really is no limit. And people could always try to come up with some new way to compete, but really, it's just not good when people are competing and there is no safety placed into consideration for the athletes. So there's a reason why football players wear protection, and fighters, boxers, competition fighters, I see no reason why it's necessary to see people, get people more injured than they have to be, just to display the talent that they've trained so hard to get. I just don't see a reason of doing that. It's just not healthy for the fighters, it's not healthy for the athletes, and it's not healthy for the people that watch. Because the people that watch will mimic what they see, and then it will just end up creating more of a violent society that really has no care for the safety of the people that they compete against.